Action.
Welcome to the Stoney Love Atlanta Morning Show. I am your host this morning, Stoney Love. Sorry for the delays, as you already know, technical difficulties, but we're managing. I just want to say good morning to you today. I believe today is Wednesday. Yes. Happy Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday to you all. When you work so much, every day seems the same. However, today we have in the studio Monique Jordan. She'll be up a little bit later, and she will be sharing her success and what's going on in her career. But we have also in the studio Antoine with Inez Incorporation. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to pass the microphone to him. Now, as you know, we live in Atlanta, where we have a diverse group of people from all over the world, which has made this an international city. And with that, we have so many people that are HIV positive, and some people who know, and some people who do not know, and that are not aware of their statuses. So at the Inez Incorporation, they're going to explain to us about the services that they offer and about getting tested. And let me pass the microphone to them, because this is a very, very important topic that needs to be addressed for me, and I believe a weekly basis. This is something that a lot of people are just, they are under the rug, and people are just like, well, she doesn't have anything. And we put so much trust in our partners and not within ourselves. Oh, it doesn't feel right without a condom, that sort of thing, you know. So there are like a million and trillion excuses as to why people aren't making themselves aware of what's really lurking around out here. So Antoine, you got the floor.
Good morning again. My name is Antoine Williams, and I am the outreach supervisor at the organization named Inez Incorporated. So I wanted to just speak for a couple of moments on the services that we provide, the programs that we have running, and also the testing hours and our location. So just to start off with the basics of who we are a holistic health center. We also provide clinical services to those who are not only at risk for HIV and AIDS, but also those who are HIV positive that need mental health and substance misuse services. So just to give a little synopsis of how our day kind of goes, our office is open at 8:30 a.m. We close every day at 5 o'clock. That is Monday through Friday. Our agency actually conducts several programs which focuses on adolescent youth. We have a grandparents' hands program that is for those who are over the age of 55. We have a LGBTQ youth program where we go out in the community and we basically serve them with food, some church's chicken every Tuesday. We buy little chicken boxes and we go out to Lee Street, church's chicken, and we also go to Bankhead. We just kind of go out to the community. We really serve the community and let them know that we really care about them. So even outside of the scope of HIV work, we are the #1 organization, I'll say, in Atlanta who provides needle exchange and syringe exchange. So that's something huge for Atlanta, because that bill was just passed a few weeks ago, actually 2.5 weeks ago. So that is something new that we are pushing forth as far as our prevention work. If anyone wants any information or needs any information about testing, how to get tested, what the test will look like, please do not hesitate to contact us. Our telephone number at the main office is 404-521-2410. Again, that telephone number is 404-521-2410. You can ask for myself, which my name is Antoine Williams, and I serve there as the outreach supervisor. Please do not hesitate. Do not be scared. There's no secrecy, no shame, no guilt. Get HIV tested, syphilis tested, hepatitis C tested. We do all of those programs, and they are ongoing and will continue to run as long as our population is in need, okay?
I have a question. Let's talk about PrEP.
Let's talk about it.
Yes. Now, I've heard people taking this pill to prevent HIV.
Yes.
Now, the side effects are long-term, if say for instance, if I was HIV positive,
Okay.
and I wanted, well no, if I wasn't HIV positive and I wanted to prevent myself from becoming HIV positive, and I take this pill, what are the long-term effects of it?
So I'll be totally transparent with you. The main things that people have to worry about who find interest in PrEP is the side effects of the kidneys. There's a lot of different medicines that are inside of that Truvada pill, and the effects are, the long-lasting effect would be kidneys. Things with your kidneys, so they're always discussing drinking water, making sure that your body is full of liquid, and that you're taking it at great times with food. So beyond that, of course, the first 2 weeks after you take any pill, your body kind of goes through some kind of like transformation to kind of figure out if it's good for your body or if it's going to push your body away.
So this would this be recommended for someone who is sexually promiscuous?
Absolutely.
Okay, but
And we
then
call those folks at risk.
oh,
So they're at risk for catching HIV. They're negative, but they're at risk because of the risky behavior.
but again, say for instance, I'm faithful, my partner is promiscuous, so again, I'm at risk.
Yes, you're at risk.
Wow.
Yes.
So at some point, we're all at risk, and should we all be taking this?
So that's a very, very great way to think about it. I believe the answer could be yes, because although it's a pill that you have to take every day, I know even the effects of a person living with HIV. I think even for those who are HIV negative, they're like, oh my God, they have to take this pill every day. So this is basically the same thing.
Right.
This is basically the same thing.
But you take your blood pressure medicine every day.
Or whatever type of medicine that you have to take every
Right, your
day.
vitamin every day.
Every day. So it's basically the same thing. Think of it as a healthy vitamin for your body. But I there are side effects, but there are so many great things that this pill actually protects. Like it's like a double protection for your body. So I think it's something that everyone can definitely use. It's scary to start to think about having to take a pill every day, but it's worth it.
I would say so because when you're saying the long-term effect could be possibly kidney failure or things of that nature, at some point that may happen to any of us. However, some people have a choice of what they want to die with.
Absolutely.
I know I've always asked the universe not to allow me to get this. I'm one of those people, I don't divulge sexually with different people.
Okay.
I have a partner and then that's my partner.
Right.
I'm okay with just one person.
Yes.
But you have some people who need that diversity because
Absolutely.
one person, they love the different energies. And it's not because that's something that they choose to do. Sometimes it's a genetic, I always say it's a genetic, astrological makeup of people that do that.
Absolutely.
And so when I know who they are, I try not to date them because I know who they are.
Well, you play very safe, so that's good.
Right, so I try to play very safe. So I try to stay with the committed people that want commitment.
Yes.
Now, on the other hand, when you find out that you are positive, do you guys offer counseling at Annie's?
Absolutely. So not only do we offer counseling, we have a amazing referral process that we have set in place for different walks of life. So there's not only one facility that we refer out to. There are about 5 or 6 as far as the medical side that we can refer them out to. Here at our clinic, we, like I said, we provide substance abuse and mental health counseling. So that's something that's going to be ongoing regardless. Like if they were to come in and test positive, we will instantly set them up with a mental health specialist to kind of walk them through. We will set them with an individual service plan, which is what we call an ISP, and we ensure that everything that they are in need of, whether it's housing, whether it's food stamps, it's Medicaid,
whatever the housing situation.
Literally, like
so
whatever
if I'm a person that comes to you, I need HIV assistance. Will you help me get my medication? Say if I don't have Medicaid.
Yes.
So you help me find housing if I'm homeless.
Absolutely.
Wow. So this organization is greatly, oh my God, greatly needed within the community. What is the AIDS rate right now or HIV rate in Atlanta?
High. No, but yeah. So I'll say percentage wise, I do not know the percentages right off of my head. But what I will tell you is that the numbers are really, really high. From 2016, they were tremendously high. 2017, it went from HIV being high to syphilis being higher. So it's a lot of things that are kind of like.
Now, what are the symptoms of syphilis?
Oh gosh, there's a few. A lot of times there's like a latent point, and we call that kind of like a window period,
Okay.
to where syphilis is in your body, but it's not taking effect on you physically. So you could have syphilis and not know that you have syphilis.
Wow. Now, I thought that if you had syphilis, it would have some type of
Hand lesion,
Yeah.
hand sores, or some lesions, or
Right.
on the bottom of your feet.
Right.
Yeah, but you can get them on your mouth, you can get them in your gum line,
Oh.
your eyes. You can get your eyes will begin to look like you kind of have like jaundice, like
Yes.
yellow eyes. Yeah.
So there are a lot of symptoms that may just not surface right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
And the longer that you take for treatment or to get tested for it, the worse the side effects are. And the bad thing with syphilis is once you have it and you're not taking care of it, whatever happens to your body physically, whether it's lesions in your skin, whether you have hand sores, whether there's sores on your feet, those are never going to go away. They're never going to go away. Like syphilis will never go away. So anytime you get tested, even after you get treated, you'll still always kind of be tested, and it always come back reactive for syphilis.
So, if I'm positive, how do I go back and tell my partners who probably knew, because that's probably where I got it from. We're hypothetically speaking here. How does a person go and say to their partner without getting abused, shocked, I'm HIV? Because I'm telling you, if you walk and we've been intimate and you come back and say, hey, Stoney, I just want to tell you, you might want to get tested that I'm HIV.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
I'll be like, hey, where you at?
I would hope that no one would do it like that. However,
So what's the proper way to do it?
I mean, so to be honest, I don't believe that there's a proper way to do it. But what I will say that there are wrong ways to do it, and I believe that
Text messages one.
Yeah, text message, yes, like over the phone. I don't think that's a great thing
two.
either. And then the third thing that's really bad, I believe, is like having multiple encounters and then wanting to talk about it versus maybe having one encounter like, oh my God, this was like a slip up, like I really need to talk to them and tell them. Or it's like, oh no, I'm not telling them nothing, I'm gonna keep going until I, And then it gets worse for both parties because now like, wow, you let me do this so many times and you didn't tell me you had the opportunity to, you did. So I know for myself, what I tell my members or our members is kind of to go about it in a way of trying to not only educate but also make awareness for the people or the person. So making that awareness is pretty much talking about it, not indulging in, oh, I have HIV and these are my numbers, but going along, well, have you been tested?
Now,
asking that question back.
I've read this.
Okay.
2 people who are HIV positive that are having unprotected sex, it takes it to another HIV positive. Is that correct?
Yes, so it definitely can work like that. In those times, if those 2 persons are not on their HIV medication, it makes it a new strand of HIV. So there are different strands of HIV. So that the strand is kind of like wherever your numbers are.
Okay.
So whether if you're in good standing, then your strand is still a single strand. But if you were to have an encounter with someone whose strand who's not on their medication or adherent to their medication, then that strand that they have that's not being medicated will then be passed along to the person who is medicated. So then that'll make their numbers kind of go up and down and you'll just be all over the place. So it's still like, you still have to pretty much protect yourself and know that people are undetectable and not just taking their medicine and just going along with it.
How does this affect you mentally? Because I hear that it affects your immune system to the point where it affects you mentally.
Yes, depression, anxiety are the 2 main things.
Are people losing their mind sometimes when they get this?
I don't want to say losing their mind, but I believe that they lose their way. Their path of life kind of gets diverted into something else. A lot of times they don't realize that this is just something that in past times, having HIV was a very, very, very tough thing to deal with. It was a battle. It was
Right.
very, very hard and rough to talk about, rough to see. You could look at somebody kind of and say, "Oh my God, what is wrong with them?"
Right.
Now times have changed so much.
Mhm.
So I think that
It's hard to tell if you have it or not
yeah. So
because of the medication
absolutely,
and
good medication too.
good
medication.
Wow.
Yeah.
But so, say for instance, I could meet a guy. He doesn't tell me that he is.
Mhm.
We fall in love with each other, and I'm having unprotected sex with him. But he's on his medication. I'm not taking PrEP. What happens?
So prevention. You know, my shirt says prevention is lit, right?
Okay.
So prevention is definitely lit. You can take a shirt. This is my shirt too, brander.
Okay.
So in that case, so say for instance that that person was on their medicine, they were undetectable, and you were not on PrEP, right?
Right.
Guess what could happen?
Good.
You could never, you may never get any antibodies or antigens in your bloodstream from his HIV. Because when you're undetectable, it's untransmittable to
Oh.
a certain point. So
Okay.
you have to be undetectable for a grace period. But after that grace period, then it becomes, okay, so it's untransmittable.
Okay. So I
I know it's so much, right?
right, it's so much, and you know, Angela, you have so much information. Like you have a lot of information that the world is unaware of. People, because you know, back when HIV first became to the surface,
Mhm.
you know, my mama was like, "Don't let them eat off the spoons.
Yeah.
Don't let them drink
Drink
out
out
the
your cup.
cups.
Don't use the same chapstick.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't let them use my bathroom inside
Yeah.
of order."
Yep.
That sort of thing,
Yes, ma'am.
thinking that you can get it that way. But once you are aware of, you know, how it is transmitted, you know the way to protect yourself.
Absolutely.
But I must say this, Atlanta is full of HIV people who do not even know that they have it. A lot of people do not even go to the doctor. Now let's talk, I want to touch a little bit on this, and I know you have to go. Down Low Brothers. Yeah. We have the two-siders, the duos. I don't know if I want the girl this week and then I like the guy, because I just don't know. Is that where I'm going to, this is my last question.
Okay.
Is that where the men, is that where the women are catching this from, mainly from the Down Low Brothers?
So I'll say yes and no.
Okay.
I think the big thing is now, you know, HIV was so much of like the gay disease, and it was like this
Right.
thing where only gay men had it. Now, the actual rates in Atlanta for men are lower than the rate of women. So there's more. There are a high rising number of women who are HIV positive right now for 2018, 2019. It's extremely high. So I want to say yeah, but then I want to say no, because it happens very often with heterosexual relationships. I have a few members that are heterosexuals and they are HIV positive, and they report that they've never had encounters with the same.
Well, maybe
sex.
their boo did. So if you
Or
got a
somebody from
new,
their past.
right, or if you got a new boo and you just started dating, you don't know where the woman has been and what type of men she has chosen for herself.
Absolutely.
Vice versa, you don't know what type of women that the man previously has chosen for himself.
Yep.
So therefore, when you guys get together, you're thinking that it's a clean slate, is a clean version of whatever, and it's not. So wrap it up, get tested before you start loving.
Please.
Yes, and Antoine, I know that Inez, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Incorporation is gonna come back for us.
Yes.
Again, because we have so much to tell you.
Yes.
And they're gonna be here. I'm gonna find out when they're gonna come back.
Okay.
But at least once a month, they're gonna come back and give us HIV awareness, and they're gonna definitely let us know how they can keep to keep the community informed. Now I've been told I gotta wrap it up. So Antoine, I just wanna
Thank
say,
you so much.
oh my gosh, thank you.
Opportunity.
Yes, and I'll definitely, you know I'm gonna ring your bell.
Ring it. Please ring it. It was so
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, have a good day.
You too.
All right, so, all right, guys, there you go. And our next guest that's coming up will be Monique Jordan, and she's going to talk briefly about her career. Because as you know, guys, I promised you Tony Terry is going to be in the house today. So we got to keep the show moving right along. All right, Monique, come on. Okay, so is he ready now?
Yeah, that's why I was like letting you know so you can get ready because I don't know how long it is.
Okay, so go ahead. Okay. All right. How are you today, Monique Jordan?
I am great. How are you?
You looking
Stoney Love.
Yes, Stoney Love, and you are looking fabulous, looking like the star you indeed are, sister.
Thank you. You too.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna give you the mic.
Okay.
This is your moment.
Okay.
So I know you. The audience can hear me because I got a big mouth.
Okay.
So
He's ready when you are.
Well, hello
Right now.
everyone. I
Okay.
am Monique Jordan from Birmingham, Alabama. Shout out to Birmingham, Alabama.
That's
You-
it.
okay. No, go ahead.
Okay. And I am here with Stoney Love, and today we're talking about the single that I have out, which is My Time.
Yes.
It's my time, and I recently wrote a single, and shout out to Berlin Music, my producers. But basically, My Time is hot. It is the women's anthem for 2019, and it is basically about a woman who is just frustrated, been through a whole lot of bad relationships, and finally she got to a point that she said, you know what, it's my time. I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna slow down, I'm gonna take some time to myself to find out my purpose, to refocus, get in line with God, and make sure that I heal, and take some time to myself.
Yes.
And it is very important today, in my opinion, that people know that it's okay to be alone for a while.
Yes.
It's okay. I think a lot of times people feel like I can't be alone, especially sometimes women, because we feel like we have to be with someone
That's true.
to feel validated.
Right.
You know? But it's important for us to take time to ourselves. So,
And that's what I'm doing. Right now,
And
I'm
me
solo.
too. And me too.
That's why when the phone be ringing, I be ignoring y'all.
Oh.
I hate to be like that, but I'm sorry, dude. I'm on a mission.
Sometimes you have to do that, and I can share with them where to find my music.
Yes.
Like that. Yeah.
And do you have a website?
I have a website.
Yes, tell everybody.
Which is Monique Jordan without the A, so it's JORDN.com. And then you can check out some of my music on YouTube at Moj Music.
Mo.
Real hot, real
More
hot.
money, more sexy, more love.
More love.
I like that. More love. Right.
Yeah, so check me out. My project will be completed at the end of May, early June, and I'm about music with a message. You know,
Let me hear some of that new single. Just a little tad.
Okay, the hook.
Yes.
So you say you want my love, oh, oh, no, I can't settle down, oh, oh, I've been hurt too many times, oh, oh, I just need time by myself, oh, oh.
Woo! That's all I do.
It's
I
my
need time myself. My time.
My time. So I appreciate you.
I gotta get that.
I appreciate you.
I'm gonna be rocking you and Al Johnson.
I just wanna thank my Facebook family and IG family.
Yes.
They've been supporting me. I wanna thank Berlin Music and Warren Langford, my producers.
Okay.
And everyone that my family and friends and everyone that has continued to support and continue to support, because I'm an independent artist. So, you know, in order for me to continue doing what I'm doing, I appreciate, you know, for you to download my music, stream my music.
Yes.
Because that helps me to continue, you know, making good music with a message.
Well, you definitely have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And along with your personality, I must say, I do plan on seeing you somewhere. I know
Thank you.
very because there is no way but up with a
Thank
voice
you.
like that.
Oh,
Your
thank you
voice is
so
like
much.
honey, man.
Thank you
love it.
Thank you so much. I'm a PK, so I've been singing all my life. You know PK, preacher's kid.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
preacher's kid. You
what's
know,
up with the preacher's
Preacher's
kids?
kid, been singing all our life.
Is
So
it true that the preacher's kids they hang from the ceiling? Later?
we Oh, okay.
So you and I sung in the choir.
Oh,
So sometimes that little monster come out, I'll be like,
there's nothing wrong with that. You know,
I know,
I
right?
love it. I love the journey that we go through in discovering who we are.
right.
Yeah, so.
Well, definitely. I am so glad that I know that we kind of rushed for time today.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I am so happy that you came on the show.
Thank you.
I really am. And again, one more time, tell everybody what your Facebook and your
Okay.
IG is.
Okay, so my Facebook artist page is Moj Music.
Uh-huh.
You can find me also on YouTube at Moj Music. And Instagram will be Monique Jordan. And so I just invite you to continue to follow me, subscribe to my YouTube page.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely will do that.
Yeah. And I'm looking for singers, songwriters, producers. If y'all ready to do this, hey, it's my time, it's our time.
That's right.
It's your time.
It's my
That's why we
It's
get together.
definitely
But
my time.
and lastly, I have a My Time package for you.
Oh my God!
So it's like
you
a-
see that?
It's like a little spa thing going on. So when you take some time for yourself, then you enjoy. Okay?
Oh, thank
you for having me.
Oh,
Thank you for
Mo
having me.
Love, thank you.
Thank you.
Mo Love J, yeah.
No love.
Yeah.
Mo
Well, thank you.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, and that was Mo J, and she sings "It's My Time."
Yes.
So I want to say thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
And up next we have the wonderful, the lovely. Oh my God, we've been waiting on this moment. Tony Terry is in the house, and he's gonna take a seat right here. Yes, come on. Come on, look at you. Good boy. You know how to,
Reach over and hug your neck.
you know how to get my How are you? I just want to say thank you so
Oh,
much
it's my pleasure.
for coming out.
My pleasure.
You know-
I'm sorry I'm late because I got the message I was supposed to be here at 9:45. I didn't realize I was supposed to be here at 8:45. But
It's
you know,
okay.
better late than never.
You know,
But
this-
better never late.
I've been so looking forward to meeting you in person
Thank you.
because I had the opportunity via phone last year
Yeah.
to interview
Yes,
you,
yes.
and it was right around the time when Aretha Franklin had passed.
Yeah.
And you shared with me how she was such a great inspiration
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I so want to meet this guy. How is your radio show going? Did that pop off for
no,
you?
it could have been good, but the situation wasn't good, so I decided to pull out. And we actually joined forces with a couple of friends of mine, and we have started Fusion Radio, which is going to be unveiling very soon.
Congratulations! Because you so have that voice for radio,
Thank you.
TV.
Thank you.
I
I got a face for radio.
Did I say thanks?
No. I did.
Oh my God! So what are you doing? What are you up to now? What are your projects you're working on?
Well, you know, I'm really blessed to be busy. I'm working quite a bit. Just finished a film project in which I'm playing Malcolm X. It's called Martin, Malcolm and Me. I'm really looking forward to seeing the final edit. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm very excited about it. It also features Lil Zane, the rapper Lil Zane. I think the project is pretty dope. And of course, there's a soundtrack that goes along with that I've also worked on. But I've been working on new music, and you know,
So
I've
you're
been doing so many
bringing people
plays.
back to love,
I hope
basically.
so. I hope so.
Oh
As I
man!
come back to it.
Yes. So you're rocking a wedding band.
Yeah.
So recently married?
15 years.
15 years. Oh well, she gotta be special.
She is, and so am I.
Yeah. and when you know your worth, you marry
Yeah.
what's worthy of you.
That's right.
And so that is such a blessing.
Yeah.
And how are the children?
My son is doing great. He's 12.
Oh.
And of course, I'm a granddad. My daughter's 31. My grandson is a year old.
And so how is the transition of grandparenting? Because that's so different than your children.
Well,
the
yeah.
love is so different.
Yeah, no, it's very different. You know, before my son, I was the end of my family's bloodline. I'm the last Terry male, or at least I was. Now my son is, and I'm hoping that he has, you know, many sons. But to have a grandson, it's awesome. It's awesome. I love
Yes,
being a
because you get to
grandparent.
teach them all the things that you forgot
Right.
to teach the other
Right.
kids.
Like we're working on basketball right now.
Oh, okay. And you look like a young grandfather. I'm a grandmother myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
When you
so-
go black, don't crack.
It doesn't. And I'm knocking on 50, so it's
I
like,
just hit 55.
oh, yeah, you. I gotta figure out what kind of juice that is you drinking, because good Lord. Now, a lot of your music, I see a lot of people, your previous song, music from then is so legendary. It's so profound, as I must say. Now, the music that you're working on today, is it like a spinoff from the love that you...
That's what I'm doing, just exploring the other things. But we got some classic. The new project, I've been working on for a long time, really trying to find that thing. Because I'm a singer. I'm a singer. But you know, if you listen to today's music on the radio, ain't too much real singing going on. So it's been kind of like a challenge to stay true to who I am as a singer, and then make music that's palatable to what's going on today. Not oversing. Don't do too much. Singers always are trying to impress each other, or trying to impress other singers, or do every trick that they have in the book, and really it's not even about that.
Now, another question, how was playing the role of Malcolm X, how was it transitioning into that role? Because looking at you, I can see you.
So
with the
look,
glasses.
okay, so I've always been told I could play him if I got an opportunity, and then I did get an opportunity, and when when I got the whole costume on, I was shocked about how much I look like him, and so the piece, it's really, really strong, and I was honored, I was humbled to play Malcolm, and I'm really looking forward to it. As I said earlier, I'm looking forward to seeing the finished piece, but going in, acting is really an interesting medium because it's hard to be good at it. And some people are naturals. A good actor is somebody who you're watching and you can't tell they're acting, you believe them. You know what I mean? And so in order for that to happen, they got to kind of not be afraid to go places emotionally. And so that was a challenge to do. It was fun, and I hope that we honored him in the way that he deserves.
So when is this movie surfacing? When is it coming? Are you allowed to say?
I don't know. I mean, I would be allowed to say if I knew.
Okay.
I know that it's been worked on. We shot it. It's
So
been
they're finishing.
edited. Yeah, and the producer contacted me and said they were going to come down to my house and we were going to do a screening at my house, and so I'm waiting for that to happen. But I'm really excited about it.
Me too,
Yeah.
because I can see without the costume.
Yeah.
When you said that, that's all I was like.
Put those glasses on.
Yes. Yeah. So, are you looking forward to doing any more feature filming since you found your niche now?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's tough work. Long hours, and I don't think that people appreciate or understand the work that goes into the creative process. Not only in film, but in making music as well.
That's true.
It takes quite a long time to get a record done. Certainly the way I work, it'll take me a month.
Well, because you're a true singer.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it right.
Yes. So is there any way I can ask you to sing for us?
There's a way you could ask. Yeah, talk about how you could ask.
Please.
There's a couple of ways you could ask.
Can you sing something for us today? Because I'm such a big fan.
What do you want to hear? Something new, something you know?
Can I have something that I know?
Okay.
And you can still grace us with something I don't know too. I'm not gonna say no. I love your voice.
When I'm with you, I hear a song that makes me laugh and smile and sing to you. When I'm with you, I feel so free. I feel that love is gonna take control of me. When I'm with you, it's for real. What I feel when I'm with you.
Wow. Woo! That is even more powerful than the record.
Oh.
Like, it is, man, can I get something new?
You pushing it now. I'm about to charge. You feel working on that. Okay, something called I'm Inspired by You. You're a light that shines on me. You changed my life. Baby, can't you see? I could never repay you for what you've done. And I know for sure that you are the one, just for who you are. You're a shining star. You turn my world around. Loving you I found everywhere I go. I want the world to know, because of you and what you do, my love for you will grow. I'm inspired by you.
Can't wait for a man to say that to me. Oh my God, that was so beautiful. And that's the new.
That's good music, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Definitely, I love it. I just want to say thank you so much, Tony Terry.
I know I was gonna be working, but that's cool.
The Stoney Love Show is so grateful and so honored that you come here today for me. This is my second interview with you, and I'm so delighted. I am so grateful.
Thank you for having me.
You guys, there he is, Tony Terry.
Hit me up on social media.
Yes.
Mr. Tony Terry _ on IG.
Yes, no doubt.
Yeah.
And we had Mo J in the house and the Inez Incorporation today. And I'll see you tomorrow with Smashy Pappy is going to be in the house. So he's going to be performing live. So see you in the morning.
Peace.